Hi, this is Zam here with the US Chartbreakers here at Zach's Traders Cafe for Wednesday, the 29th of November, and holding steady for the S&P at the moment. Notional support there between 4,500, 4,520, and if we break back below that, then it's the top of the gap around 4,460, but still looking towards that resistance line projection from back in August last year, heading towards 4,600, and looking for that to be hit over the next couple of weeks. Best case scenario target for the end of the year, it would be up to 4,800 at that September 2022 resistance line projection. But the main thing here is in the short term holding about 4,500, 4,520. On to the stocks, and starting off with a situation which is looking decent. Spire Therapeutics here looks as though we're breaking that triangle around the $12 level. Above that, looking for as high as $24 by the end of January, at the top of a rising trend channel from back in June. So let's see if the shares can come up with the goods. Ideally, we stay on the right side of $11 in the meantime. Moving on to another situation which looks like it's on the front foot, Biofrontera. Here, a broadening triangle base potentially, top of that triangle up towards $10. Initial resistance here towards the 50-day moving average, and resistance back at the beginning of the month around the $5 mark. So that's the target we're looking for by the end of next month, and ideally we stay on the right side of $3. In the meantime, moving on to another stock which is worth keeping a close eye on if you're a bull, given that we've hit our initial target there just towards the $5 level, above $5, looking for now up to as high as $9 by the end of next month, which would take the shares back to where they were back in April, which is seems like a long way up, but not that much in the scheme of things. And ideally, we stay above resistance on the way down around 480 would do the trick. Next up is Calcimedica, and here a triangle type of breakthrough here. We've hit a resistance line there, $4.50. Above 450, looking for up to $7 by the end of next month. Obviously, in the meantime, we'd like to stay above the $4 mark on an end-of-day close basis, as that was the initial November resistance zone. On to a stock which I've covered very recently, Conduit, and the share's making progress here. It looks like a triangle, well, a sort of a symmetrical triangle breakout there through $1.60. Initial target here was up to $3.50. Above that, up to as high as $10 by the end of January. But the main thing here is to get through that 50-day line and stay above $2.60. Another stock which has appeared quite recently, Carbon Revolution. Here we've got an island reversal, so gapping down at the beginning of the month and gapping down towards the end. Neckline resistance there around $36, above $36, looking for up to $60 by the end of next month. But obviously a slightly volatile situation, or very volatile situation. We look at the ride that we've had so far this month. On to Intensity Therapeutics, and here it looks like we've got a rising trend channel base, top of that channel there at $4.60, but the initial target here towards the 50-day line, $3.40, and hopefully we can get that over the next 2 to 4 weeks. Nice uptrend line in the RSI window as well, which should kick in terms of giving this situation decent momentum. Another stock on the front foot is Iterum, and here we've, it says we're just toying with the second target we had there around $2.20. Above $2.20, looking for, let's say, a final near-term upside as high as $2.80 by the end of next month, and ideally we stay on the right side of the 190 area, which was support for yesterday's session. Money Hero seems to be delivering or living up to its name, and you can see why. Beautiful U-shaped turnaround. We spotted this quite early towards the $2 area, and we've nearly hit the rather ambitious sounding target around $4.50, which is both the 50-day moving average and a broadening triangle there from back in October. Upside value while we're above resistance on the way down around that $3.60 mark. Moving along to the last few. First one coming up now in the form of Monogram. Here it's a bumping along the bottom type of situation, but the key here is that we've broken above the now rising 50-day moving average, V-shaped bull flag breakout through $3.50. Above that, looking for $5 as soon as the end of next month, or even sooner, given the way the shares are moving at the moment. I think I covered this stock yesterday. It's back again, Re-Automotive. And here, broadening triangle base and very strong candles to start this week, which is always a good thing. In fact, even better when you've got unfilled gap to the upside. Bull flag breakout through $5, and above $5 we were looking for $8.70, which we should see over the next couple of weeks or even sooner. That's also, or was also, support on the way down. Another stock to keep an eye on in the near term is Scully Royalty, and here, massive key reversal to the upside, taking the shares to where they were back in August, September, above the $6.20 area, which was resistance on the way down, looking for up to $8.25 by the end of next month. On to the last stock of the day, which I don't think we covered here before, Haru, and here you can see that we've got this broadening triangle base, top of that triangle there at $7, and we're looking for that while we remain above recent support around the $4 mark, hopefully by the end of next month. If you're cautious, maybe wait for an end of day close through $5 to make sure that we are hopefully on our way. That's it from me today. More updates tomorrow.